Welcome to your first XOJO tutorial. In this brief tutorial, we're going to introduce you to the graphic user interface of XOJO, highlight some of the key areas, and assemble our first simple application called Hello XOJO. You'll notice on the center of the screen we have what's called the layout editor, and that layout editor is where you're going to design your application. So we will make this the actual user part of the application. On the left-hand side, you have the navigator. Within the navigator, it shows you all of the different components that are in your application. These components are taken from the library that you see over here on the right-hand side. And once we add controls to our application, we can adjust their behavior and appearance with the inspector. So let's get started. In our first application, we're going to add 4 controls. The first one is going to be called a label. So I'm going to simply double click the label and you'll see it show up on my screen. So I'm going to bring it over here and center it. And you'll see that purple line showing up when my control is centered within my window. I'm going to add 2 different text fields. Now there's 2 ways to add a control. The first one is double click, and it will show up on your window, and I will center that one. And the second one is to click and drag, and you can also add controls and adjust their size on your screen as you do so. So I will center that one also. And the last control I'm going to add is a generic button. And I'm going to place my button between my 2 text fields. So there I have 4 controls on my window. I'm going to click on my window and adjust its size accordingly. Now I'm going to change the property of my window, and to do that I simply click on it and I go to my inspector, and you'll see right now that my window is titled Untitled, which means I haven't given it a title yet. I'm going to select the title and I'm going to call it Hello XOJO. Hit enter and you'll see that property of the window change. So that's step 1, adding some basic controls to our layout navigator. So I will stop this video right there. I want you to assemble your navigator to look like mine with a label, 2 text fields, and a button.